I am not shaped by what I see. I am shaped by what I assume. And what I assume about myself and money is the invisible blueprint that every financial outcome in my life is built upon. Before you earned your first dollar, before you opened your first bank account, before you made your first financial decision, there was already a law operating in your life. It was not written in any textbook, it was not taught in any classroom, but it was governing everything. The law is this: you do not experience what you desire, you experience what you assume to be true about yourself. This is not positive thinking, this is not visualization. This is something far more fundamental. An assumption is not a wish, it is not a hope. It is the deep, unquestioned belief you hold about the way things are for someone like you. It operates beneath your conscious mind. It does not ask for permission. It simply organizes your perception, your decisions, and your behavior to match the picture it holds. And your financial life is the most visible proof of whatever assumptions are currently running. Every ancient wisdom tradition understood this. The outer world is a reflection of the inner world, not as poetry, as mechanics. The person who assumes scarcity sees threats where others see opportunities. The person who assumes abundance sees possibilities where others see dead ends. They are looking at the same world, but the assumption behind their eyes is filtering reality into two completely different experiences. And those two experiences produce two completely different financial outcomes. Let me make this precise. Because this law has a direct, measurable impact on how much money you earn, how much you keep, and how much you build. A person who assumes, "I am not the kind of person who builds real wealth," will unconsciously filter out every opportunity that could prove the assumption wrong. An investment opportunity appears, and they think that is for people with more money than me. A business idea surfaces, and they think someone smarter has already done it. A negotiation arises, and they accept the first offer because their assumption says, "I should be grateful for anything I receive." In none of these moments does the person consciously decide to stay small. The assumption decides for them. It acts as an invisible ceiling, filtering reality before the conscious mind has a chance to evaluate it. Now reverse it. A person who assumes, "I am someone who creates and holds wealth," encounters the same moments and responds completely differently. The investment opportunity appears and they think, "Let me study this." The business idea surfaces and they think, "What would it take to test this?" The negotiation arises and they say, "Here's what my work is worth." Same world, same opportunities, different assumption, different outcome. This is why information alone never changes financial outcomes. Two people can read the same book on wealth. The person whose assumption says, "Wealth is possible for me," absorbs the content and acts on it. The person whose assumption says, "This works for other people, not for me," reads the same words and does nothing. The book did not fail. The assumption filtered the book before the content could land. Here is the part that makes this law especially powerful and especially dangerous. Assumptions are self-confirming. The person who assumes money is hard to earn will work harder, negotiate less, accept lower pay, and then point to the difficulty of their experience as evidence that they were right all along. The assumption created the experience, and the experience reinforced the assumption. The loop closes, and the person lives inside it for decades, fully convinced that they are observing reality when they are actually constructing it. A woman once sat across from a financial advisor who asked her a question she had never been asked before. He said, "How much money do you believe you are allowed to have?" She was confused by the question. She said, "What do you mean allowed?" He said, Forget what you earn. Forget what the market says. Tell me the number that in your gut you believe is the maximum amount of money someone like you is permitted to hold. She thought for a long time. Then she said a number. It was almost exactly what she currently had in her account. Not because she had calculated it, because her assumption had set it. That number was her ceiling. Every time she approached it, something happened. An unexpected expense, a bad decision, a moment of self-sabotage she could not explain. She always returned to the number her assumption had declared as the boundary. The advisor told her something that changed her financial trajectory. He said, "Your problem is not income. Your problem is not strategy. Your problem is that you have assumed a ceiling that your entire life is now organized to protect. Change the assumption, and the ceiling moves. Keep the assumption, and no strategy on earth will get you above it." She did not change her job. She did not change her advisor. She changed her assumption. She wrote a new number on a card and placed it where she would see it daily, not as a fantasy, as a new assumption, as the declaration of what someone like her was now permitted to hold. Within 2 years, her net worth had moved past the old ceiling for the first time in her life, not because the world changed, because the filter through which she experienced the world had been replaced. Here's the practice. I call it the Assumption Audit. Take a piece of paper and complete 5 sentences without thinking. Someone like me usually earns about. The most money I am allowed to have is. Wealthy people are. Money in my life always. I will probably never. Write whatever comes first. Do not edit. Those 5 completions are your current financial assumptions. They are the invisible code running your money life. For each sentence, write a replacement that reflects the identity you are choosing, not the identity you inherited. Read the replacements every morning for 30 days. You are not lying to yourself. You are installing a new assumption. The old one was installed through repetition. The new one will be too. The only question is whether you choose the replacement deliberately or let the old code keep running by default. Today, complete 1 sentence. Someone like me usually earns about. Write what comes. Look at the number. That is your current assumption. Now ask, who decided this number? If the answer is not you, the assumption is borrowed. And borrowed assumptions produce borrowed results. Write a new number, one that belongs to the person you are deciding to become. That is the first crack in the ceiling. I am not controlled by assumptions I did not choose. I am the one who decides what is true about me and money. My ceiling is not set by my past, my parents, or my environment. My ceiling is set by my declaration, and today I raise it. I assume wealth. I assume growth. I assume that what I build will hold. And because I assume it, my mind, my decisions, and my life will organize themselves to prove it true. If this reached you, like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and subscribe. Drop a comment. Tell me what shifted. This is only the beginning.